My name is Richard Moe. I'm from Seattle, Washington, United States. I work for Real Networks in Seattle, and I do mobile game development.
I know that their seminar that just happened today coincided with this whole festival. Were you able to go through the whole process that your wife had, the immersion and following the construction? Were you able to help her during that time?
Yeah, I'm going to get an opportunity to work on that all day tomorrow and the day after.
But for today,
Today was all seminar,
okay.
And the next 2 days will be all working on the beach, helping assemble that. So I did have a half a day yesterday where I was helping them construct, and I learned how to do the pieces, how to tie the knots, and how to assemble the yarn, and the string, the rope. So I did learn how, and now tomorrow I have to do it.
So tell me about your work with mobile gaming.
I've been a game developer for 15 years. Mainly in PC, but the past 4 in mobile gaming. I work for a group that does mobile games for the United States and for all of Europe as well. And my team that I manage does all the quality testing, the porting to the different handsets, and also deploying it to all the carriers. It's a really challenging and exciting field. It's a very booming market. A lot of people, everyone has a mobile phone. And so, now everyone can have games for their mobile phone. So it's a really fun industry to be in right now.
So what basically was the seminar about?
Well, originally I thought I was going to give maybe a couple-hour seminar, and then they said, 7 hours. So 7 hours. So I had to come up with a lot of material to cover. I think it was. I didn't know what everyone's experience was in the games industry, and I don't think there's much game development done in the Philippines, so I thought it might be an opportunity for me to talk about game development in general, and also my experiences in game development, to talk about the roles of game developers and some of the challenges that we face in our career. But the overall goal was to discuss mobile gaming and mobile game development, because I know Philippines has a very strong some very mobile cell phone-based society with the texting, etc. So I can see how mobile game development would be something very interesting for Philippines.
But did you find that people here are been more receptive with mobile gaming or with PC gaming?
I think I haven't looked at the numbers to know for sure. I think with the texting, with everyone having that, I would imagine that there's a very big potential. For the PC side, I think that's also a very big potential too, because a lot of people have access to PCs. I also talked about console games, and I think some of the more dedicated gamers have consoles, but I don't think it's the same as it is in America, where almost 1 out of every 4 families have an Xbox or something similar. But I think mobile is something that makes a lot of sense to learn here for the Philippines.
Will you be giving out any similar seminars apart from that? Will you be going to Manila and having
This was a very custom seminar just for DICE and just for the college here. So no, I put this together. I was invited to come along with Ashley, and when they found out what I did, they asked me to do the seminar. And so I did the seminar just for the college here. But I'd be happy to give it for other people who are interested.
So what games have you developed so far, people that would be familiar with?
Well, back when I was doing PC games, I did a line of games called the Backyard Sports line, which has been sold all around the world. I also did a children's game called Jam Sam. So they're mainly kids games, what I've done before mobile. Now in mobile, I do games like Collapse Chaos or Super Collapse, which is based on the PC game of the same name. I did Cake Mania, which is also based on the PC game. And I've also done games for the South Park license and for MTV Cribs. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, of course. So it's a lot of variety on both PC, basically PC games that we've taken to mobile. So people who like the PC game can play the game on their mobile phone as well.
Well, I'm not really a very techie person. So how does it differ developing a game for the PC and for mobile? it
Well,
any different, or it's
it's
whichever is easier?
it's very different for mobile because just because you have a game that runs on your phone doesn't mean the same game will run on your friend's phone, because every phone is different. Every phone has different screen sizes or different memory or different limitations that make it very difficult to develop. So one of my jobs for my team is to make a single game run on all the different handsets that are in the world. My company supports right now 1,000 different cell phones. We have to make 1,000 different builds of the same game so we can make it work for everyone and sell it to
That's a
everyone.
lot of work.
A lot of work. And so it's really, just because you got the game to work one time, you have to make it work on every other.
Has any single one company approached you and asked you to develop a customized mobile game system?
We were approached. We worked with MTV to do some of their titles, and my company does PC gaming as well. And so we talk to people who make PC games, and they're always interested in having mobile games developed for their games. So we do a lot of work on that as well. And yeah, that's everyone is very interested in getting their games on mobile.
So how was the reception of the crowd earlier in the company?
I think they enjoyed it. I saw a few people dozing off, but I hope it was just because it was hot. Hope it wasn't too boring for them. But I think they enjoyed it. I think I've had a lot of people come up afterwards and want to get their picture taken with me. So they liked me that much. But I think I've had quite a few people come up and say that they thought it was really informative. However, it was a very broad discussion, so hopefully someday I can come back and go in detail.
Yeah. So true. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Salamat po.
Oh, that's your welcome.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.